Danny, well, football Friday night is here, kicking off the first game, Northside versus Southside in Fort Smith tonight.
Yeah, this is a big game with fans expected to pack the stadium, but this morning we're taking a look at the sound that makes the game atmosphere so special.
5 News reporter Claire Averbach joining us live with the traditions behind football Friday night. Good morning.
Hey Joe, Tiffany, good morning. I feel like it's just the perfect day for football because we've been seeing so many high temperatures and it's a little bit cooler this morning. It's finally starting to feel like fall, so Mother Nature was definitely on our side. Tonight at 7:30, the Northside Grizzlies and the Southside Mavericks will face off right here on the Northside High School football field. And as part of our series, we're going to kick it off by showing you a behind-the-scenes look of the Northside High School band and the sounds that make Friday Night Football what it is.
On football Friday nights, the sound of a band is hard to miss. For students like Jose Parga, band means finding more than a place to play. It's a chance to form a close bond with their friends and mentors.
There's not a day that goes by where I regret joining band. I've practically made a family here, and there's no way that I'd ever want to leave.
That feeling is shared by junior drum major Jose Hernandez, who says band gave him a place to belong.
It was pretty lonely until I met most of my friends, and I met more and more. They're basically my family.
For junior Alec Vega, that connection is also about the people who have helped him grow, including his band director.
Knowing I have someone who believes in me makes me feel amazing. He definitely has taught me how to be a better man in school, out of school, in the workplace, and in band.
Senior drum major Mariela Luovano has a different view of the band from the podium. This year, she's also helping lead the band through their theme.
It's Rhythm of the Night in English, but we say the Spanish iteration, El Ritmo de la Noche. You hear a samba whistle, you hear a cowbell, everything that makes it seem like a salsa.
As they've put the show together, Luovano says she's watched the band grow, both as musicians and as a team.
I don't really think we've done as much as we have done this year. And it is incredible to see that we have grown so much in just a short span of time.
Vega says while that growth doesn't come without setbacks, their teamwork and commitment to one another always shines through.
We sometimes get off track, sometimes go too fast, too slow, but I feel like we always come back together as a team.
They have different roles and play different instruments, but ultimately are all working together to find their rhythm. In Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Claire Averbach, 5 News.
Thanks, Claire. Well, 5 News will be covering teams across our area tonight. Catch all the scores, highlights, and unforgettable moments on Football Friday nights. It's at 10:15, only on 5 News and streaming on the 5 News mobile and smart TV apps. Well, Fayetteville Public Schools heard an update on the new Ramey Junior High campus and how much the project will cost.
Work has already started on this controversial site just off College Avenue. The board voted on the maximum contract cost Thursday night. It now sits at close to $717 million. The district could have saved hundreds of thousands, but says part of the costs are dedicated to the surrounding environmental concerns.
The gabion wall system commended itself for being much more reliable and much more capable of handling any differential settlement that may occur on that site.
Well, the new junior high school is all electric, and the district says that the school will not burn any fossil fuels. It is expected to open for the 28-29 school year. Fort Smith Police Chief says that significant changes are coming to how his officers use flock cameras.
The chief says it comes after concerns from the community. Changes have already been implemented, including limiting searches to felony investigations and how other agencies can look at Fort Smith's data. Police say that the searches have led to real results for the department, but they understand the privacy concerns being raised. The city's contract with Flock ends next year. In the meantime, the city is conducting an audit, and directors are expected to discuss findings when those are released. Well, Arkansas has settled a major multi-billion-dollar lawsuit with social media company Meta.
Yeah, and for the first time, we're hearing from the Attorney General. You remember we told you that Meta agreed to pay $17 billion and make some major changes to how teens can use Instagram and Facebook. Arkansas will see $172 million of that. Arkansas was the first state to file the lawsuit on its own against Meta 3 years ago. Attorney General Tim Griffin says that Meta agreed to limit access for minors overnight and during school, getting rid of like accounts and also doing away with appearance-related filters. Oklahoma is set to get over $235 million in the settlement. Now, you think that old toy is worthless. It could be worth big money. What's driving the collectibles craze? That's ahead on the Daily Brew.
And a Six Flags coaster built for thrills is now tied to serious injuries. The investigation raising questions about how much risk riders are really signing up for. A live look outside. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
5 News This Morning is sponsored by Indigo Sky Casino, Jerry Neal's Barbecue, and Tucker's Furniture.
Power up your winnings at Indigo Sky Casino. Fridays in August, 6 to 10 p.m. Play for your chance to win up to $10,000 cash. Reveal logo legends for a bonus round and win up to $10,000 cash. Delicious food, ice-cold adult beverages, live weekend entertainment, luxurious hotel suites, plus refreshing pool. Over $1 million in total cash and Go Rewards prizes. Come win your share. Indigo Sky Casino, your premier gaming and dining destination. IndigoSkyCasino.com for details. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri.
Jerry Neal's Barbecue has been a Fort Smith favorite since 1977, and now we've made it faster, easier, and more rewarding when you download the Jerry Neal's app and order ahead in just a few taps. From slow smoked ribs to fresh catfish and all your favorite sides, your next meal is ready when you are. Plus, earn rewards points and unlock exclusive app-only offers and special deals. Skip the line, earn rewards toward free food, and get great barbecue. Download the Jerry Neal's app today.
Tucker's Appliance in Springdale is your appliance superstore. If you want appliances, we've got them. Sleek, modern appliances from top brands you know. You want scratch and dents? They're back. You want refrigerators and ranges? We've got them. You want dishwashers? We've got them. You want washers and dryers? We've got them. And if you don't mind a few scratches here or a few dents there, you can save a whole lot. Tucker's, your appliance superstore in Springdale. When it's appliance time, it's Tucker time.
Well, a mother is keeping her son's legacy alive through a nonprofit designed to be a resource for veterans. In our latest Red, White, and You, 5 News reporter Lauren Spencer introduces us to the founder of Bo's Blessings and how she's taking her grief and turning it into a mission.
The thing he loved the most was the men and women that he served with.
Jannie Lane says her son Bo always wanted to serve.
This is my favorite picture, and that's hogs in Japanese.
Oh. He joined the Army at just 17 years old in 1995, serving for 12 years, including in Iraq.
And he loved being out there in the Mojave Desert.
But tragedy struck.
You're not supposed to bury your child first. You don't think you're supposed to.
Bo and his wife Lori were killed in a motorcycle crash on their way home from an event raising money for disabled veterans.
If God didn't put the beat in my heart and the breath in my lungs, I would have died that day.
Jannie says she spent the next years trying to navigate her way through life without her son.
I put my grief in a box on a shelf, and I didn't take it off for 3 years.
Then she found a new way to carry his mission. She started Bo's Blessings, an organization now helping veterans and their families with whatever they can.
Our men and women and their families and their moms and dads and brothers and sisters and kids deserve to be treated better.
From food and gas for medical appointments to pet care and care packages for deployed service members.
They have chapstick and hand sanitizer.
They do it all and maintain the veterans' dignity and honor.
Veterans are very prideful people, and it's not easy for them to ask for help.
For Jannie, it's about making sure no veteran has to navigate this alone.
It's important that we let the men and women that are in harm's way understand that there is a family here.
Bo may not be here anymore, but through his mother, his mission is still serving others.
He would look at me and he'd say, "Gracie, you done good." Because he always called me Gracie, because I'm not graceful.
Covering news where you live, Lauren Spencer, 5 News.